threes. Welcome to my castle. Listening to a little Pink Floyd while I wait for everybody to tune in. Please say hello. Let me know that you're here. You guys like Pink Floyd? I love Pink Floyd. Hey, okay, Frederick. About time. All right, I'm here. Hey, Jordan. What's up, Rob? Welcome to my castle. Yes, I hope you guys had a great day, a great extended weekend. That you're chilling out now. Got yourself maybe your favorite beverage or pastime of some sort to level you out. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me. So, we have got the chat going on. Hi Dominic, thank you for joining. No, you can't see my full height. I don't feel like standing up. So, no. So, let's get right into it. I was kind of thinking about what I should do, some subjects, and I was giving this young woman a ride home today, and she proceeded to tell me about her day, or actually, not just her day, but some things that have been going on with her sexually, which is just, it's pretty amazing how people open up to me sexually and just tell me all their business. It's cool. It's cool. They feel comfortable. So anyway, she kind of inspired a lot of what I'm talking about tonight, which is the subject of sluttiness and whores. And so I looked up slut and, you know, put the kitties to bed or whatever. If you guys get offended with the word slut or whore, that's what we're talking about. So just, you know, forewarning. So I looked up the word slut, and it says woman that has a lot of sex. Woman that has a lot of sex, which is not totally true. It's men too, which is fine, you know. And I looked up whore too, and it said woman. So, which is, I'm just like, I think it should say people, you know, a person who has many sexual partners, a person who enjoys a lot of sex with many different partners, not just a woman. So that kind of turned me off. I'm like, Google, whatever. So we're clear. It's men and women. It's people. I don't know if animals are sluts. They probably are. I mean, they're very sexual beings. So everybody's been a slut at one point or another. I mean, maybe not a sexual slut, but at some point in your life, you have been a whore. You know? Doing what you got to do to survive, or doing what you got to do to get what you want, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you have probably been a whore once in your life. Maybe you don't even know it, but you have. I can guarantee it. I would bet money on it. So with the sexual part of it, hey, what's up, guys? So it's always been a word that downgrades, degrades, is horrible. People say it with a, you know, turned up nose. Oh, slut. And it's mostly women, but you know what? There's male sluts too. There's people are sluts. People are whores. So I just want to get that in there. Like, we're not talking about any specific sex. It's people. And so those words have always had a bad vibe with them. If you say it to someone or say it about someone, then that automatically, you know, puts them down a few levels than you are, and it gives people the right to judge. Oh, she's a slut, or oh, he's such a man whore, or something like that. So that's judgment. It gives you a right to judge. This word gives gives people a right to judge other people. When in fact, I think when someone else is judging someone in this specific matter, saying, oh, well, they're just a slut, and with that energy behind it, I kind of think that person wants to experience being a slut. It's jealousy, is what it is. That's just my opinion. So that's what that is. It's just it's a jealousy thing, because you know what? Don't hate on the sluts and the whores. I think that there is a healthy and unhealthy way to everything. Everything. And if a person enjoys a lot of sex with a lot of partners, then so the fuck what? Do it. Get it. Do your thing. As long as you are healthy and you are doing your thing, and keeping people updated and keeping yourself updated with your body and health, then do your thing. And I don't think people should be judged on that. Okay, and so I wanted to hit this point too. And I know people are probably like, ooh, she's probably a slut. Let me tell you this. Just because sluts and whores sleep with a lot of people or have relations with a lot of people does not mean they want to do it with you. They can be selective. Just because they find a lot of people that they are attracted to doesn't mean you're going to be the next one. So don't think that just because someone has given you the tip that they just sleep with anybody. That's not necessarily true. Hey, Josh. That's not necessarily true. Okay? They do have selections. Trust me. So that does not give you the right, oh, well, she opens her legs for anybody. If he'll stick his penis in anybody. People still need to be treated with respect regardless. Regardless. So what if they have the charm or the whatever they like to do and they do it freely? Does not give you the right to judge them or think you're next in line. You still need to work for that spot, I believe, with a lot of people that have a slutty lifestyle. So I'm trying to kind of give a different perspective on the words slut and whore, so that you can kind of see both sides, because it's just such a term those terms have just been, dirty, and so I'm trying to tell you that it's not dirty. There's a side to it that's not dirty. So what? Do your thing. It's not a derogatory term. It's what they do. They enjoy it. And think about it. If you're upset, it's probably because you want to have a little taste of that lifestyle. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, people are still ladies and gentlemen. Still treat them like ladies. Still treat them like gentlemen. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at people commenting here. If you have any questions or comments, or if you are a happy, wonderful slut or whore, raise your flag. Do your thing. Do your thing. And people, don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to judge people. And don't be so quick to use those words as derogatory. Because some of the greatest gods and goddesses are sluts and whores. So, that's what I got to say on it. That is what I have to say on it. I thank you guys for tuning in. I did have some questions that had come in Oh, cool. We have a little time. Some questions that came in that I was also going to address as well. If we go back to the slut whore topic, that's totally fine too. But I did want to talk about a question that a friend of mine brought up. I hope she doesn't mind me bringing it up. If she wants, I won't say her name, but she can tell me if she doesn't mind me saying her name. So this is a question I want to address. When you are curious to know if there's going to be, I'm not going to call you dude, I'm sorry, I'm not going to call you, but thanks. Okay, so when you're going into a situation, sexual situation with somebody, or you're, vibing, thinking you're vibing, you're not really sure if the vibe is there, you're kind of wanting it to be there. It's been a while since you've been with someone. This person's, you're kind of vibing, it feels okay. And you get to the point where the sex comes. And so you don't know if you want to go through with it, but you kind of do. Maybe you're just horny. Maybe you're hoping that once it's in session that it will skyrocket. So you're taking that chance of just kind of jumping in and seeing what happens. It may turn out, it may not turn out, but you have to be okay with whatever outcome happens. And me personally, I think if you are already questioning, let's see what happens when we actually have sex, then you probably already know the answer. If you have to be like, well, let's just do it and see. It's probably not going to work out. I mean, there's probably not that passion. You can't force passion. Yeah, if it's not there, it's not there. So just chalk it up to, you just wanted to get some, and, maybe the chemistry wasn't that great, but you already knew it wasn't. Subconsciously, you knew. So, yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just jump into bed just hoping that, you make a connection, and it just doesn't happen. So don't beat yourself up about it. Happens to the best of us. Next time, masturbation might be better. But yeah, I mean, if it was good, then it was good too. So maybe you guys can high five on that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, my friends, my loves, my family. I love you so much. 93s, stay healthy, raise your flag, be you, and enjoy sweet, sweet freedom.